All right, folks, here we are, back in the studio. Sins Warner, a.k.a. today it's Uncle Jeezy.
Uncle Jeezy.
Sins and Uncle Jeezy drinking some beezies. What are we talking about today?
The Nike React.
Nike React flyknit.
Flyknit. The first gen of the shoe.
Yep.
First one that came out last year. So 2018.
Yeah, maybe the end of 17, beginning of 18.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you've been jonesing for this one for a while, right?
Yes. As soon as this shoe came out, I'm a Nike guy more than anything.
Right.
And, if you look at my collection, it's all Nikes or Jordans. But so when something came or was supposed to come out and was supposed to be comparable to the Ultra Boost,
Right.
I couldn't wait to put these on my feet and just say Nike is more comfortable than Adidas.
What did I say? What did I say when these came out? What did I say?
That they were trash.
I said they were trash.
They were trash pandas.
They were trash pandas. Now, I will say this. I picked these up. This pair's mine. This pair's Jeremy's. I bought them because I got them for $60. That was the reason I picked them up. And because they're ugly as shit. I like the colorway. I know you don't like the brown.
Right.
I like the brown with the blue and that pop. I like that. I got them for $60. And they're okay. I'll say that. Nike, decent job. Now, and we just talked about this a minute ago. My opinion on the shoe, and I don't work for Nike. I don't know where their head was. But I think they've been trying to innovate for so long with Air Max, shocks, Zoom, all these different types of cushioning. They just wanted to come out with a shoe that was a basic shoe.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Kind of go back to the roots a little bit.
Yeah.
But with some upgraded material.
Right. I think. Well, they wanted to use the React cushioning.
Right.
And they wanted something that was simple, I think. Because, if you look at the Boost, the Ultra Boost,
yeah,
it's not like the most fancy-looking shoe.
No, it's not.
I think they wanted just something that, like an everyday wear kind of shoe.
Okay, so you think this is like their direct competitor to the Ultra Boost?
I think that's what they wanted, but I don't know. I don't
You think it fell a little short?
Yeah, I think they tried it and it didn't work.
Yep.
And I think the Vapor Max came out like right after.
Right.
And I think the Vapor Max is what they are using as their go against the Ultra Boost.
Oh, okay.
That's my opinion.
Right. So you're right. The Vapor Max came out very shortly after this, or very close to the same time. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Because I didn't do that research. You just bring that up.
You're right, exactly. Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's perfect. But I think people gravitated toward the Vapor Max because, again, Nike trying to innovate. Mm-hmm. And I jumped on the bandwagon way before they even came out. I remember seeing some stuff come out, and it was like, oh, my God, Vapor Max, they don't have an outsole that's super cool.
Right.
So I think people gravitated toward that a little bit. But back onto this one. I do think this was going to be their answer to the Ultra Boost, or at least the Boost material. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that this chemical compound they use for this sole, this material, is very close.
Yes, I
agree.
To a
Boost.
Mm-hmm. I think the sole of this shoe I think Boost is more comfortable, but I think the bottom half of the shoe, the sole, is very comfortable. Like I had break-in ability. It was just as good as Boost. I walking on it was fine. I had other issues with the shoe, but for the walking, on top, more comfortable. And also, we'll get into it when we get our metrics going. But I thought it was a little bit more springy.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of the metrics, I guess we gave a little bit of a background how we ended up with them, huh?
Yep.
I guess we can get right into it. Fit-wise, for me, was a 6. And I'll tell you why. I put them on, I got them in the mail. I put them on here at home. By the time I got to work, just from I have a stick, a manual transmission in my car, and just from doing this with my feet, I could already feel the sides of this shoe, and I don't know if you can see how thin the material is. And I've owned a lot of flyknit shoes. If you see behind me, one time I had a whole shelf of just flyknits. It started to dig into the side of my heel.
Cutting in there.
Yeah, literally. And then by the end of the night, I literally had a U-shaped cut on the side of my ankle from this collar. So I gave it a 6 for fit.
I gave it a 5 for fit.
Oof. Ouch.
It might be my lowest rated fit for a shoe.
It definitely is.
Just being I say it a lot on here, just being a bigger guy.
Mm-hmm.
My foot hangs off right here a little.
Oh, okay.
It's not that it's super uncomfortable. It's just, I guess I really was just disappointed.
Okay.
And then it is like he said, or like Mr. Sins here said, it's very thin. I had no problem back here.
Yeah.
My problem was up here. It's just tight to my foot. Maybe my foot sits a little higher, but after I broke them in, way better.
Yep.
Like I can wear them now without wanting to take them off.
Yeah.
But I gave it a 5.
Wow, that's rough for a shoe that you were excited about.
Exactly. I know I'm disappointed.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's going to be the general theme of this entire review,
Right.
which is kind of a bummer. Performance-wise, I gave it a 7, only because I do like the React material. I would like to try another one of the other React shoes, like the 87 and the 55?
Yeah, I really want to try the 55. I think the 55 is more of a lifestyle. And
Yeah.
I think I would like it way better than this.
So you're saying this is probably more toward performance?
Yes, performance.
Okay.
Running, I would really, if you're a runner, I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you're not running marathons, I think
Sure.
maybe like your 5K or training, maybe.
Yeah.
I think this shoe would be perfect.
Yeah, I have not ran in these, but I would agree with you. What's the next one?
We are on performance. You never gave it. You gave your 7.
I gave a 7 for me.
A 7 for me also. No.
7. Lucky number 7.
7.
So which isn't terrible.
No.
It has redeeming qualities.
Yep. It's there.
It's just not great.
Yep. Just needs a little work.
All right, that's acceptable.
Dig that.
Looks wise, what'd you give it?
A 5.
Damn.
I know.
You are just bashing this.
I am not a fan, I guess. All right, so not on feet,
Yeah.
I would give this shoe a 7. But
Interesting. Okay.
on feet,
Yeah.
I can't stand the way they look.
Okay.
I like
That's passionate.
I know. I just like it's just something about them. Like the back half like sits up when I'm walking.
Okay.
kinda.
Okay.
And then like my foot does hang off here, and when I'm looking down at the shoe, it looks like I have like freaking caveman feet, like clonking around on these bad boys.
Yeah.
Like, and so on feet, they're a 5 for me, and that's kind of where I want to go with the looks. Is that when it's on feet, you know?
All right. Yeah. I can dig that.
You know, it ruins my mojo.
I really like the colorway that I picked. I like their choice of colors. I like this little blue pull tab on the back. But beyond that, it's pretty plain Jane. And that was, and if you remember talking back a year ago when they came out, that was my big bitch. Is that they're just too plain.
Yeah.
They just don't have anything to them. Now I think the flyknit ones are better than the initial release ones, as far as looks. But still, just a 6 for me. How about price?
Gave it a 9.
9. Yeah. Okay. What'd you get yours for?
I got mine for like $94 after tax.
All right. And where'd you get yours?
Foot Locker.
Okay.
Online.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I looked. I wasn't going to spend $150.
No.
Right out of the store for this shoe.
Okay.
Just because it's sad. Like, if I know a shoe's going to sit there, I'm not going to pay retail for it. I'm going to wait for it to go on sale. I want to get it as cheap as possible.
Pay attention. That's a good thing to pay attention to.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
that's a good learning tool there.
Right. Even like with retros right now. The retro that came out last weekend, that 13.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting there. The last.
So it'll be $150 soon, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Tinker that came out yesterday.
Sitting.
And I think that's going to go to outlets.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, that's the major insult for Mr. Tinker Hatfield.
It's just the colorway's too plain. It's supposed to celebrate Air Max Day.
Gotcha.
But,
okay. All right. Well, price for me, I gave it a 9.5.
What'd you get yours for?
$60.
Oh yeah,
$60 all day. And I'll be honest with you, even though this isn't the most impressive shoe I've ever had, for $60, I would probably buy another pair.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I mean, $60 is chump change in the shoe world. Let's face it. I know that people probably think that's a snobby thing to say, but the sneaker people out there, they know. Yeah, $60 is pretty cheap.
Target shoe goes for at least 20, so you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, so, the Target 95s. Yeah,
exactly.
Right, I got you. Availability, I gave it a 10. You can get them anywhere. Yep. You also gave it a 10, right?
Yes.
You got yours online at one outlet. I got mine at another. Yep. I believe I got mine from Finish Line, Foot Locker. All the other stores have them as well. Yep. I mean, you can get them at Champs. You can get them at
you can get them
Jazz. You can get them in all those places.
Yeah, a lot of different shoes now do have the React sole on them. So, I mean, you can get the React sole even cheaper than what we got these, but this is just the...
this is the flyknit version.
The flyknit version. The little bit, this is what Nike pushed first. And then, you got your shoe carnival versions now.
That's crazy.
That's what I call them, the shoe carnival versions.
Don't even get me started on shoe carnival.
Right. Me
Trash.
Trash city. There's like Payless, and then there's 1 inch closer to Payless.
Yeah, it's like Payless, and then like 0.5 up is Shoe Carnival. You might as well go to Kohl's.
You should just go to Kohl's.
Might as well just go to Kohl's. At least you can get some clothes while you're there.
Right.
So overall, 38.5 for me. And where were you at? 36?
36.
Ouch. Definitely the lowest rated shoe so far.
Right.
Now, I don't want you to take this out of context. It's still a decent shoe.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
For someone that doesn't have 100 pairs of shoes at home,
yep,
and you needed a decent shoe to go to work in,
yep,
it would be an okay shoe.
I agree.
It's just, I have a much wider selection to compare from. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and you do too.
Yeah.
You know what you like, but
right.
Normal people don't rate stuff like we rate stuff, I guess.
No, and if you were to get these at work in,
yeah, for a work shoe, it is going to take some breaking though.
It will need to be.
I mean, it will cut your feet.
Yep.
So if you're willing to push through that initial laceration of your ankle area,
you just got to sacrifice a little.
Yeah, a little bit of blood for a decent price shoe, I suppose.
And I think why my score is kind of low is just because I was initially disappointed in the shoe. I waited. Obviously, this video we just doing this now, and these they've been out for a year.
Yeah.
I waited a while to get these shoes just because I wanted to get the right price.
Right.
And then after putting them on, that's why my score is so low, because I guess I wanted them for so long, and I just was hoping.
You definitely build them up in your head.
Yeah, exactly. I built them up, and they didn't meet.
It's like a really good movie preview.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're like, oh man, the preview looks so good, and then you go to see it, and you're like, that was terrible.
Right, just like the Avenger movie where they all assemble, and they're not there. The Hawk ain't even in the movie.
Yeah, where's Hawk?
Right.
Come on, Hawkeye. Let's get it together.
Right.
He was busy filming the town, I think. I think that's what it was. That could have been it. I doubt it.
Right.
But, anyways, overall thoughts, parting thoughts, anything for the public that they need to know about this shoe if they want to buy it?
Don't let our score mislead you. I would, if you're looking for a decent price shoe and for comfort, get them.
Yeah, for sneaker guys though.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna buy them as a beater.
Yep.
It's a hard pass.
Yep. For sure.
If you're looking for comfort, or even looks for that matter.
I'll be honest with you. I probably won't ever get another pair.
I might buy the Elements.
I'll buy the Elements, but I don't think I'll ever get another React.
Yeah, I just...
unless they're I get them for like $50.
Yeah.
And that'd be like the version 2, just to try them out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try out the Element, and then...
Okay.
Maybe that could be a good review.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it. And it's Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
It is Sunday fun day.
You know what else is good on Sundays?
What's that?
Sundays.
Oh, like an ice cream sundae.
Like an ice cream.
Coming from Uncle Jeezy.
From Uncle Jeezy.
Uncle Jeezy sends water We're going to take off. Got stuff to do.
That's right. Comment.
Share, like, tell your friends.
Right.
And we'll see you next week, yeah?
Yep. Spread
Cool.
the love.